Hi guys, and welcome to Computer Science Degree Savior. In today's video I'm going to show you how to configure static routing between multiple routers. So I already built the network. You can see all the IPs of the hosts and also the interfaces. We are going to work with these three networks. There's also another three networks between each router. So here network 12, here network 23, for example. So all I want is to show you how to configure static routing between network 1, for example, and network 2 or network 3. First, let's test that the hosts in the different networks cannot communicate with each other. Let's test that with ICMP between network 1 and network 2. As you can see, source destination host 2 in the network 1 and host 2 in the network 2. The request failed. Now let's test that with the third network 2 to network 3, also fails, and then from network 3 to network 1 also fails. Okay, in order to communicate between networks that are separated with different routers, we need to configure the routers where to send the packets that they see on their interfaces. So when we send a packet from host 1, it goes to this interface of router 1, and then router 1 has to decide where to send it. But for now we haven't configured any routes between the routers, so first we gotta do that in order to send traffic between different routers. So first let's configure the communication between network 1 and network 2. We want to go to network 192.168.2. The mask is 255.255.255.0, and then we have to choose from here where is our next hop to network 2, and is this interface here 192.168.12.2, and then we add that to the network table. And now we have to do the same thing for this router, because when we send the packet, this host will send a response that the packet has arrived. So if we ping, or let's test that with ICMP again. So we try ICMP to network 2. As you can see, it fails again. I'll make a new scenario so that you can see better. To this host, it fails because this router doesn't know where to send the response to. Let's now configure also the route in the routing table of this router. We want to go to network 1.168.1.0 with a network mask 255.255.255.0, and from here a host 2 sends the response to router 2, and then router 2 has to decide where to send it. So we want to go to network 1, so we're going through this interface here, 192.168.12.2. We added we have invalid next hop address 192. Oh, here is A1. I wrote 2, so now as you can see, now there's no errors. Also you can see here the commands that you can use if you want to configure from the CLI. For the this example I'm using the graphical interface, so you can understand and see how it's done, and then you can learn how to do it from the CLI. Now that we also configured the route on router 2, let's test again from network 1 to network. I'll first delete this, and then from network 1 to network 2, and as you can see the request is successful. Now it should work, but so you see from network 2 to network 1 also successful. Now I'm going to leave you to configure the same thing, the connection and the route between router 1 and router 3, so you can connect, and the hosts between network 1 and network 3 can communicate with each other, and also between network 2 and network 3. When you're ready, write in the comments your answer, and I'll pin the right answer. Also, I wrote an article about this, so you can check the article in the description. In the article, I wrote the right answer, so you can check if you're correct. That's going to be for today's video. If you have other questions, leave them in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and consider subscribing. Bye.